Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. In this video we're going to take a look at VC330 and it's the HK-87 Assassin Droid Arcana. So let's check it out. There is VC330 on the card. Now take a look at the card and I think this is pretty cool actually. So a really nice film out image of the Assassin Droid from the Ahsoka show with his electro staff there. We'll come back to that though, because look, there's a bit of a electro staff vibe going on with some effects there, but nothing that comes with a figure. And I just want to quickly compare it to VC294, which is the previous version of the HK-87 Assassin Droid that we got. And not too much in it in terms of the card art. Yeah, I do like that lime green, that really does pop. But anyway, this video is about this one. And you can see on the back there, everything that we're used to by now. Alright, here is the HK-87 Assassin Droid Arcana figure out of the packet. What a mouthful that is. Comes with just a single accessory this time. He comes with this staff. But like I mentioned before on the card art, there's a bit of an electricity effect going on there. So a bit of a shame it didn't come with something. And the previous version of this came with a blaster as well. Comes with this cape too. I haven't yet watched Boss Bounty's review of this figure, but I have seen an Instagram post where basically he's making fun of the lack of paint apps and likening it to a prototype Boss figure, which I thought was pretty funny. And yeah, I see his point. It's quite plain. This is my preferred of the color schemes out of the two HK-87s that they've released so far, but yeah, it really lacks any detail or weathering. There's no sort of like paint chips like we get with K2SO. There's no wash on it. But yeah, we'll just quickly compare again to VC294, I think it is, the other one. And this one's quite a bright red. And again, there's not a lot of paint detail around the face in that, although at least with this one, there's a little bit of paint scratches and stuff like that around the armor. So obviously to save on paint deco, they haven't gone that extra mile with the weathering for this figure. In terms of articulation, exactly the same as the previous figure. So you do get quite a good range of motion of the head. Arm goes all the way around. It's on a ball joint. Elbows are on a decent-ish ball joint. Has some swivel wrists, and do they have a hinge? I don't think they do. It looks like there's a hinge painted on there, but it's not an actual joint, so be careful with that. It's a little bit of a crunch there. It's got kind of these ball style hips. The droid, it's got a thigh swivel that's like halfway down the thigh. And let's see if we get his knee to be in. Knee goes not quite 90. And I do believe these are rocker ankles. They are indeed. So pretty good articulation, just lacking a bit of detail in the paintwork. Alright, so it does have peg holes, but they're not awesome ones. And you can see even with this stand, it's not even a big peg. Yeah, get him to stand somehow. Oh, and the other thing is on the back here, there's this little clip. And that's actually for the blaster, which isn't included in this figure. But it was included in the previous one. And the capes are different styles as well. So it's a different cut to the cape. It's much shorter, a bit more jagged. Less fulsome. So I think overall you get a lot less with this figure. You don't get the blaster and you don't get the scratches on the paintwork. One last minor complaint is this second hand here, which is in a really awkward pose. The fingers are all folded in, so it makes it really hard to hold the staff very well, which I find a little bit of a pain. So he's just going to be like this. But I guess at the end of the day, it's not going to matter too much because Ahsoka's going to come along and she'll kick all their butts anyway. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.